Today I'm going to show you how I put together this Valentine love sign. I'm sure everybody recognizes it from Dollar Tree, but I've got some other goodies that I'm using along with that, so stick around and I'll tell you how I put it all together. If you love budget decor and this is your first time stopping by, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. Now for today's project. Both these items are from Dollar Tree. The wood cutout love and the conversation heart stickers. They're kind of a foam-like texture to them. But anyway, the first thing I did was dump them all out and sort them by colors, because I didn't want to start putting them on haphazard-like and have too much of one color all bunched up in one spot. I'm sure you understand that. Anyway, after I got them all sorted out, that was something weird in there. I don't know if it was a silica packet thing or what, but I found something odd in my conversation hearts. Anywho, here they are all sorted out, and I started with, I believe, 6 of each color, just going one at a time and spreading them out over the little love plaque. Then once I got them all on, and yes, I used the entire pack of conversation hearts. There I am, just filling in a gap. You'll see that I've overlapped in areas. That's okay, because my idea is to cut out where it's overhanging. You can peel up and move them if you're very careful. One of them I tried to move actually got stretched out, and I had to scrap it entirely and put a different one on. So anyway, just be aware of that. They're stretchy and very sticky. So when you put them down, try to put them down where you're going to leave them. Now here I am cutting the excess off. And I had a very dull blade in this box cutter. If you've got a new blade that's really sharp, it would probably work well. But the only thing this one was doing was stretching those foam hearts and making a mess. So I just went in with my scissors, and that seemed to work out just fine. Yeah, it was really easy to go around all the the flat areas. You know what I mean. And then when I got in right here is when I realized, oh, I shouldn't have overlapped the inside of that O, which is the heart shape. But when I was doing it, I was expecting to have a good box blade and everything work all hunky-dory. But crafters know it don't always go like you have it in your head, does it? So yeah, here I am cutting out the inside of that. It did okay, it just took a while. You have to move your scissors in all different directions, like acrobatic scissors, to try to get all those little pieces out. So I would recommend you don't fill in that spot if you're going to try to replicate something like this. Now that that's all cut away, now just checking here to make sure that I didn't have any spaces. I love how it turned out. I think it looks so cute. And so it's time to clean up all my cutters and everything and start painting. Yay! And I'm using my apple barrel acrylic paints. I have pool blue, and then I have yellow flame. The dark pink I didn't have, so I used bright magenta. The purple color I used was purple iris, and then some white paint that I had a little bit of trouble with. These wood beads are actually from BeeBeeCraft. They sent me some freebies to try, and I'll leave the link to BeeBeeCraft's homepage and also their YouTube program. If you've got 100 subscribers or more, they'll send you freebies to try. Now, here we go with those wood beads. This is the first time trying the bowl method in painting. I just dumped some paint in there, and this was the last little bit of paint in an old bottle. So it didn't work quite like expected. Just like cutting the foam hearts didn't work quite like expected. What happened was there was some, I don't know what you would call it, globs, little globby bits in there. So they kind of look like snowballs, but I decided to go for it, stick with it, make the best of it, and it really all worked out in the end. You'll see. To get them out of the bowl, I just picked them up on a skewer, shish kebabbed the wood beads, yeah, you have to chase them around a little bit. Last one coming up. Come on. There we go. And then you'll have to spread them apart while they're drying, or they'll stick together. Duh. Everybody knows that. So I just spaced them out on the skewer, using another skewer to try to save my hands from getting paint all over them, but I get paint all over me anyway. I can look at a paint bottle and get paint on me. So, yeah, I used the brush to kind of smooth out and get some of those lumps off there, and that helped. But I should have just gone ahead with the new bottle of paint to start with. You know, you live and learn. And there I'm just propping that skewer on top of the paint bottles that I've got out, and set them aside to dry. Yeah, that paint went in the trash, and I came back with my new big bottle of apple barrel paint in white and painted the wood tags that I also got from BeeBeeCraft. The wood letters from BeeBeeCraft. All those links are in the description. And I'm taking my 4 best colors of the conversation hearts and painting XOXO. That'll be pink, purple, blue, yellow, because I don't like orange. The magenta color was a little bit dark. I probably should have put some white paint in with it and mixed it up, but it really, in the end, it just, you know, it went along with it. It looked okay. It just could have been better. If you've got a suggestion of a good hot pink color from Apple Barrel, please let me know. There's the XO, and another X, another O. Oh, these wood letters also have little adhesive stickers on the back to stick down to your project. I should have told you that. Well, I am telling you that. Yeah, get it where you want it and then stick it down. You can't see yet, but actually the paint on the wood beads kind of settled down, smoothed out. They look fine. You'll see when it's all together and on the wall. So, stringing up the wood beads, like so. And I used the original piece of twine that I had cut off that love sign that comes on it. And then I cut 4 pieces of twine for the XOXO tags. Now, I didn't try to get them straight because I would need a ruler, yardstick, tape measure, compass, protractor, you name it. There would be no way I would get them straight. So I decided to just go with varied lengths, and yeah. Yeah, just put the ends of the twine through there, made a little loop-de-loop. Oh yeah, that the X fell off and I had to put a touch of hot glue on there. It could be that the painted surface wasn't quite dry, wasn't real dry. I don't know, but anyway, I had to glue it down. Now, every time I do this glue method on the back of something, I always think of Julia from the Mug Life. She's the first person I saw do this, where you put the hot glue on the string and then put a popsicle stick on top of it for extra support. So here I've just finished up putting all 4 across the bottom, and I'm going back cutting off a little bit of that excess twine that was sticking up above the popsicle stick. And I didn't notice that my phone turned off, but let me tell you about this. I had the string stretched across where those popsicle sticks are that aren't holding anything, and it was just off balanced. The E side is heavier, so I had to figure out a way to get it in a spot that would carry the weight and not droop down. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Anywho, there's what I ended up with. I think it's beautiful, colorful, I love it, and I hope you love it too. If you liked today's video, I would appreciate a thumbs up, and leave me a comment below. If it's your first time here, introduce yourself. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button.